I live alone with my dog, Max. He's my world, always has been. He's been my constant through everything. Bad breakups, endless nights of anxiety, the crushing loneliness of a city where people don't make any eye contact. He's the reason I get out of bed most days. I installed a dog cam for him a few months back, mostly to check on him while I'm in and out. He doesn't love being alone, and the camera's mic lets me talk to him when he gets anxious. Tonight I had to leave for a couple of hours. Nothing unusual. I always leave the TV on for Max, usually some nature channel because it calms him. But just before I left, the news caught my attention. The anchor's voice was serious. She was talking about disappearances of single men and their dogs, all gone without a trace. They think it's like a copycat killer mimicking the burned man, some psychopath from the 70s. He used to lure men into his traps before killing them and burning their bodies. Vigilantes eventually got him, burned him alive in some twist form of justice. Supposedly, he laughed as he burned. I don't believe in ghosts or anything like that, but hearing the story just unsettled me. I glanced at Max lying on the couch, wagging his tail lazily, oblivious. I switched the channel to something light, a cheerful cooking show, and knelt to scratch behind his ear. "You'll be fine, buddy. Daddy will be home soon," I said. I wish I hadn't said that. I wasn't even halfway through the night before I checked on the dog cam. I always check. It's a bad habit. I just hate leaving Max alone for too long. At first, everything seemed normal. He was lying on the couch, his tail twitching as he watched the TV. Then he started pacing. He kept looking toward the corner of the room where the shadow always seemed to be a little bit too dark. His ears were flat. His tail tucked low. I've never seen him act like that before. He barked a deep, frantic bark I didn't recognize. I tapped the mic. "Max, it's okay, buddy. What's wrong?" He froze, his eyes darting toward the camera, then back to the corner, and then out of nowhere, the barking stopped. He whimpered and backed into the farthest corner of the room. I stared at the screen, feeling my stomach twist. Something moved in the shadows. It was faint at first, just a flicker, but then it stepped into the light. It wasn't human, or if it was, it shouldn't be alive. It was tall and impossibly thin, its pale, cracked skin glowing faintly, like embers burning beneath ash. Its face was stretched, hollow eyes, and the smile that didn't belong on any living thing. It tilted its head as it studied Max. He pressed himself against the wall, trembling. Then the thing turned to the camera. It stepped closer, filling the frame. Its eyes, if you can call them that, were black pits staring straight into me through the screen. Its mouth stretched into an even wider grin. Jagged teeth were visible now, and then it spoke through the camera mic.
"Come home soon, Daddy. I've got a surprise for you."
I don't even remember the drive home. I think I was running on autopilot, pure adrenaline. By the time I unlocked the door, I was already calling for Max. The house was eerily quiet. The TV was still on, but the sound seemed muffled and distant. Max was lying under the coffee table, shaking. His ears were pinned back, his eyes fixed on the hallway. I crouched down and tried to coax him out, but he wouldn't budge. "Max, come on, it's okay, buddy," I whispered, but even my voice sounded hollow. Then I smelled it. Smoke. It was faint at first, like it was a lingering scent of a burned out candle. But it got stronger as I stood up and followed Max's gaze toward the hallway. My heart was pounding as I grabbed the flashlight and walked towards the laundry room. The smell hit me hard as I stepped inside. The air was thick, suffocating, and then I saw the wall. Boo. The word was smeared across the wall in uneven letters, written in something black and gritty, like ash. My hand shook as I shined my flashlight closer. The texture was rough, almost sticky, and the smell of burning intensified. I heard a dragging sound behind me. My breath caught as I turned my flashlight towards the noise, but nothing was there. The hallway was empty. 1:37 a.m. I've locked myself in the bedroom with Max. He's lying on the bed, but he won't stop staring at the door. I keep hearing footsteps in the hallway. They're slow, deliberate. Every now and then, the handle rattles, like someone's trying to turn it. I called the police, but they said it would take some time for someone to get there. I don't think I have time. 2:13 a.m. The smoke is getting worse. It's not in the room yet, but I can smell it, like something burning just outside of the door. Max is gone. I don't know how. He was right here. The door didn't open. The window's locked. He's just gone. The footsteps are back, and they're heavier now. 2:27 a.m. I'm watching the dog cam footage. It doesn't make sense. The figure is there again, standing in the living room, but it's looking straight at the camera. Then me. It smiled. Then it said,
"You're too late, Daddy."
The screen went black. 2:42 a.m. The footsteps are outside of my door. The handle just turned. I think this is it. If anyone finds this, please, he's still out there. Then he's waiting for you. If you're a single man, living alone, with your dog. They got on at Albion Street. No shoes, no umbrella, just a soaked black coat and eyes that didn't blink. He sat directly behind me. I didn't hear him board, didn't see him pay, didn't even feel the bus stop. But suddenly, he was there, close enough that I could hear his coat dripping onto the floor, close enough that I could feel his breath moving through my hair. I didn't turn around, not when the lights flickered, not when the bus moaned up the hill, not even when he whispered my name, soft and slow, like he already owned it. I don't remember getting off the bus. One moment I was frozen, locked in place. The next, I was standing in my kitchen, keys on the counter, shoes wet. The cage was open. My birds were dead. Not a feather out of place. Just still. That was the first moment I thought he followed me home. I tried to be rational, told myself it was just exhaustion and overactive imagination. But things moved on their own. I'd hear footsteps when I was alone. The bathroom mirror dripped steam, even when I hadn't showered. The fridge door opened by itself. Once an orange even rolled out and stopped at my feet. There were bite marks on it. The television whispered static. The static said my name. I started talking out loud, just to fill the silence. Leave me alone. What do you want? No answer. Not until I asked, Who are you? And then he stepped out of the wall. He looked like me, almost. His skin was smooth like clay. His mouth was a little bit too wide. His eyes, my eyes, but hollow. I don't want anything, he said. I go where I'm invited. He said I'd been lonely. He wasn't wrong. He lives here now. He doesn't eat, doesn't sleep, doesn't blink unless I do. I hear him mimicking me when I'm supposed to be out, practicing my voice, matching my footsteps. He's almost got it. Sometimes I catch my own reflection doing things that I didn't do. If you've seen someone behind you, someone you didn't hear coming, someone who just stared a second too long, don't speak to them. Don't give them your name. Don't let them follow. Don't look in the mirror too long. He doesn't want to hurt you. He wants to be you. And once he got enough of you memorized, you won't even know he's taken your place. Not until it's too late. You shouldn't have read this, but you did. And you keep going. That's the worst part, isn't it? You could stop. You could exit this page, put your phone down, distract yourself. But you won't. And because of that, things are already changing. Not in obvious ways, not yet. But something shifted the moment your eyes touched these words. You think that you're just reading a story, that this is just text on a screen. But you feel it, don't you? That small, nagging discomfort. That sense that the air is somehow thicker, changed in a way it wasn't before. It's not the story itself that's dangerous. It's the fact that now you know about it. And that means it knows about you. You're thinking about it too much. You feel ridiculous. That's what it wants. Keep telling yourself it's nothing. You just made a mistake that can't be undone. The moment you read that first sentence, something noticed you. It had been waiting, drifting, looking for an opening. And you gave it one. You let it in. It won't be obvious at first. You'll go about your day. You'll convince yourself that it was just a story. But somewhere beneath that thin layer of denial, you'll feel it. The small off things. The way the air feels like it's just a little bit too still when you wake up in the morning. The way you'll hear the teeniest of knocks and creaks at night and wonder, just for a second, if someone is there. The way your reflection in the mirror will seem not quite right, just slightly wrong in a way that you won't be able to explain. And worst of all, that moment, the one that hasn't happened yet, but it will. That moment when you turn off the lights, climb into bed, pull the covers over yourself, and just before you close your eyes, you feel it. That something is in the room with you. You won't hear it. You won't see it. But every part of your body will know. And you'll regret this moment. You'll wish more than anything that you hadn't kept reading. But you did. And now, it's only a matter of time. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that one really short one. It's kind of like one of those little mind teasers. I want to do more of those. I really enjoyed that. I used to do them every once in a while when I was doing nothing but true stories, but maybe we should bring it back. I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section. If you enjoyed this and you are new to this channel and this might be the first video that you've heard, make sure to like, comment, and if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe. I've got a lot of content, a lot more coming, just know that. And I've got a few subscriber submissions that I'm trying to get through, so if you are one of those people, I apologize for not getting to it yet. I'm just trying to knock out a list that I've already got going. We'll get there eventually, I promise. But make sure to check out the links in the description as well, Twitter, Instagram, yada yada, including my Gmail if you would like to submit a story as well. But with that being said, stay safe, stay scary, and I'll see you in the next one.